Hi, hello, welcome to Kitten Kajira Gaming. Welcome if you are new. You can call me KK, and today's video is a little bit of information on the brand new in-game mini event that is going on from now until June 20th.
Or is it June 5th?
I think it's June 5th. I will put the correct date right here. I don't remember. I know it's June something, but there is this wonderful new mini game that was released today, May 15th, 2024. And I am so excited to tell you all the ins and outs and how to complete this mini game. Let's go ahead. Let's hop on over to Dreamlight Valley's official website for all the information. So we start here on their official website with a trailer of the event going on, and the event is called Dreamlight Parks Fest. It's very similar to their Halloween and their Christmas and their Easter events, except, well, this is just a random event in the middle of May. So on top of having this event where individually we are completing tasks to get the elusive buttons that have been leaked and mentioned everywhere on social media, we are also working towards a community goal. And y'all, the prizes for these community goals are fantastic. Let's go ahead. Let's check out the community goals. And then we will jump on into how do we complete the quests. So these are the community goals. The community goals are 500 photos with partners statue shared, and we'll get a crafting essentials pack. 350,000 recyclers placed, and we get a Main Street decor pack. 400,000 stands placed, and we'll get a baking essentials pack. 450 cupcakes cooked, and we get a Mickey Mouse items pack. 600,000 attractions ridden, not placed, ridden, and we get moonstones and a large chest. Let's dive back on in to see what we are supposed to do with each of these little community challenges. It did say in our mailboxes that every time we have reached a pillar, we will automatically get mail in our mailbox with our prize. So let's see how we complete each of these. So there are a couple of kind of vague information pieces here. So this one, which is Monument Masters, this says share an in-game photo on social media featuring the partner's statue furniture item. That's this item right here. But now my thing is it doesn't say how we're supposed to share it. Do we have a special hashtag? Are we supposed to tag DLV? Like, it doesn't say. It just says photos must be taken in-game and feature the partner's statue furniture item. 500 of these images shared on social media. But it doesn't say how we're supposed to do this. So the next one, which is the 350,000 recyclers placed, it's exactly that. Place park recyclers in the game. You can place as many in the game as you want. But overall, as a community, we need to place 350,000 of them. The next one is the collections curators place ice cream stands or the pretzel stand from the A Day at Disney Star Path. So I'm assuming it's these ice cream stands here, these little carts that you can get in Scrooge's shop. I'm hoping that's what they are. Now, 450,000 cupcakes cooked. That's pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. The community as a whole needs to bake 450,000 of the new cupcake recipes. I have a video that I did on how to make all those cupcakes. I'll link it up in the cards. It's linked down below as well. But it has all the recipes to do these, which you will also need to complete the Dreamlight Fest in-game event. So the last one is attraction enthusiast. This one's easy. Interact with and ride an attraction in-game. Well, looks like I am placing those attractions in my valley. I had zero want to place them in the valley, even though I have all the ones that have been currently available through the premium shop. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to place them to ride them so that we can start getting towards our 600,000 attractions ridden, because I really want to see how many moonstones are going to give us. It does say down here, keep in mind multiples of eligible items, rides, cupcakes cooked, and images shared all count towards their respective requirements. For a head start on your Dreamlight Park and the Recycle Champions goal, claim a free park recycling bin, a park bench, and the park lamppost banner using the code PARKFEST24. So here you go, guys. Here is a free code right here to claim some new items. So let's head back to DLV and claim these items. So to claim the codes, you're going to want to go into your settings, go down to help, and then you should have a box here that says redemption code. So you're going to type in all caps, Parks with an S, Fest 24, and click claim. The code has been claimed. Your reward will appear in your mailbox. Let's check the mailbox. Beast, you're in my way. Beast, sir, I need to check my mail.
Make me go all the way around my house just to check my mailbox.
So here we go. The Dreamlight Parks opening day. Here are some new items to get a head start on building your own Disney park in the valley. Claim these items and start getting your park ready for opening day. So again, that's the recycler, the bench, and the banner. All of these are craftables that were released with Update 10. So let's go ahead and snag these. Now, they did also, in our mailboxes earlier, they sent us this important message. This is called Cupcake Freeze Warning. You may experience an issue when cooking outside your valley where the game becomes stuck on a black screen. The Dreamlight Parks Fest cupcakes have turned out to be a bit too magical for some devices. The following cupcakes are affected: Mermaid, Minnie, Princess Aurora, Spaceship Earth, and Stitch. We recommend that you only cook inside of houses or realms as we work on a more permanent fix for a future update. We've attached some moonstones to bring a bit of sparkle back to your day. Enjoy the Dreamlight Parks Fest, and remember, cook your cupcakes in the safety of your home. So they gifted us 500 moonstones, which was pretty cool. All right, you guys, now let's go ahead and let's talk about the new Dreamlight Parks Fest quests. So first things first, if you look at my upper left-hand corner, I do have a new quest from Scrooge McDuck. And it says, Dreamlight Parks Fest, go talk to Scrooge McDuck. So let's head on over to the shop and see what Scroogey Boy has in store for us today. Have I got exciting news for you? I spoke to some other villagers and we've decided it's high time to bring back the Dreamlight Parks Fest. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and skip through a lot of the dialogue because I want you guys to do this on your own. And honestly, if I read all the dialogue, it would just make this way too long. So we're going to skip through all this and get to the actual quest part. All right, so Scrooge does gift you with all of those new cupcake recipes if you do not have them already, which definitely helps in the current quest. So that is the first quest, and he instantly pops up with a new quest. So you need to instantly talk to him to get your first weekly quest. Yes, that's right. You will have weekly quests from Scrooge McDuck himself. So let's start with, it's this one right here, the Dreamlight Parks Fest Decorate. Just the capable carpenter I was hoping to see. I'm listening. And now we're going to go ahead and see what he needs. And here we go. So it does have a giant list of stuff to need. You have to have it in your inventory. So let's go see what else we have to grab. So our first daily Valley Villager quest is going to be from Scrooge. So you get 2 quests from Scrooge. You get, technically 3. You get the starting quest that opens up the Parks Fest, and then you get a daily quest from him and a weekly quest. So we're going to go ahead and do his daily quest, which says I need to go make some Stitch cupcakes. So let's head on over to Remy and make some cupcakes. And it does say we need to cook 5 of them. Now, to avoid getting that cupcake freeze, I am just going to play it safe and bake in Remy's restaurant. Now, I already have the recipe. But if you do not, you should be able to go into your inventory and you have your cupcake recipes right here. So let's go ahead and open all of them. And that gives us the knowledge of these recipes. All right, now after you claim these recipes, there's 2 ways to get them to work. Let's open our stove. There's 2 ways to pull up your cupcake recipes. The first one is to click your recipes card, go down to the cookie, which is your desserts, and scroll to find the ones that you need. And we're supposed to be doing Stitch. So here is our Stitch cupcake ingredients. I could click it and click autofill. Everything will pile into the pot. Now, if you don't want to go scrolling for your quest food, you're going to click this little item here. This is the quest symbol, and it does pull up which cupcakes you need. So we're going to click Stitch. It automatically pulls it up. We click autofill, and it autofills it in. I'm going to cook 5 of these babies, and I'll be right back. All right, and that was our last one. I made 7 because I stopped counting. But it does say, deliver Stitch's cupcakes to any of the villagers, repeatedly giving cupcakes to the same, and then it cuts off. Here we go. Repeatedly giving cupcakes to the same villagers doesn't count. Spread the joy. So we do need to give 5 of Stitch's cupcakes to 5 different villagers. So 1 cupcake per villager. So there's another reason why I do like going in Remy's is because there is always a bunch of villagers in here. So So we'll give one to Gothel. So you click the I have something, and then you'll go and click Stitch. We'll give Maui one. Of course, Vanellope. We'll give one to Scar. And then because I do want to level her up, I am going to go give one to Daisy. All 5 cupcakes have been delivered, and I need to return to Scrooge. Each cupcake has been delivered. Thank you for your help. And please, take these for your trouble. And on the daily quest, you end up with 4 green buttons. And that is what we need to do for Scrooge for his daily. Let's take a look at these buttons. So once you are in your collections, you go into foraging, and we have a blue button, a purple button, a red button. There is a yellow button here, but nobody has any idea where this yellow button is. There's also the green button, and there's a new flower. There's this flower right here, which is the flower button. So let's talk about these a little bit. They are only found in special places. So our blue buttons, it does say down at the bottom, if you look all the way at the bottom where it says where to find it, it says it's found in the Peaceful Meadow in Dazo Beach. But how do we get them? These ones are not just laying around on the ground. These ones are only found via fishing and only in white circles. So make sure you have your fishing buddy with you because you do get doubles. Of course, you have your green buttons you get from doing your weekly and daily quests. Your purple button is a crafted item, and you get it with 1 blue button, 2 red buttons, and 100 Dreamlights. Our next button is the red button, and it is found everywhere in the valley. These ones are found actually on the ground. The best way to pick them up is if you have the expansion and you have the ancient vacuum on level 3. Then you don't have to go for searching for them. Our last thing here is the flower button. Same thing with the red button. It is just found in the valley. It is found in Plaza and Peaceful Meadow. Again, best way to find this is to use that ancient vacuum. If not, happy hunting, because they will spawn in the most random places where you're probably going to have to move items. And if your valley is completely over-cluttered like mine is, it's going to be really hard to find these items. So KK, what do we do with all of these buttons? Well, let's go ahead and head to the crafting station. Sully, I was talking, Sully. All right, so once you are at your crafting bench, you're going to go over here into furniture, and we have a bunch of new items pop up. So we're going to scroll to find them. They should be down towards the bottom because all the new stuff always goes towards the bottom. There we go. You unlock 5 different popcorn buckets. So you have the Cinderella popcorn bucket, Stitch, Figment, Pooh, and Metallic Mickey. Cinderella requires 40 green buttons, 5 purple buttons, 15 blue, 10 red. Stitch requires 40 green, 15 blue, 20 flower buttons, and 5 purple. Figment is 40 green, 20 flower, 5 purple, and 10 red. Pooh is 40 green. I'm sensing a theme here, guys. 20 flower, 10 red, 15 blue. And Metallic Mickey is 40 green, 15 blue, 5 purple, and 20 flower. So before I go in and make all these, I am going to go ahead and grind a little bit. So I will be right back. Okay, we're going to go ahead and craft the last item that I need, and that is 25 rope. There we have it. Now I got to go back and talk to McDuck. What is he doing all the way over here? I don't think I've ever seen him on this part of the valley. So to craft the next part, which is the balloons, you go to your crafting station, go all the way into the furniture, and all the way down towards the bottom. And you will see your colorful park bench and your balloons. He wants 5 of each. Let's go. Now it says I need to decorate it. I really don't feel like decorating. So here's how I cheat the system. I go into the furniture mode. I click the request, and I just literally place them wherever. So I'm going to place them right where I'm standing just to get this done, and then I will eventually use them. There we go. Finished it off. We're going to try and get through this mess and go back and talk to Scrooge. I trapped myself. After you complete Scrooge's quest, you are going to go ahead, turn everything in. Here's your reward. Your weekly quest. Remember, this is weekly. Will grant you 50 green buttons. Let's head back to my crafting station and check out those popcorn buckets. Once in your crafting bench and you have collected all of the buttons that you need, you're going to go into furniture mode and go all the way down to the bottom. and start crafting your buckets. I will be right back after I've crafted all of them. Okay, y'all, we've crafted all of them. Now, these are a furniture item. This is not a wearable. So we're going to go into furniture mode. And if you're looking for them real quick, they're here in miscellaneous. So you go to your miscellaneous and scroll all the way to the bottom. And there they are. Let's place them right in front of us. That actually takes up a lot of real estate. Figment and Stitch are 4. Pooh is 4. Also forgot to mention, y'all, that this is a part of some of the new village quests that are here in Dreamlight Valley. So when you go to your Dreamlight duties, you're going to click Village. You're going to see this one, which is Popcorn Enthusiast. You get this one after you have crafted all of your buckets. And then there's this one here, which is where you craft 20 of your purple buttons. And I will claim both of these in a minute. So, spoilers, there's going to be the reveal of what the prizes are. I'll put the timestamp when I'm getting ready to show them and put you at the timestamp on where to go when I'm past that if you don't want to see what they are. So first off, we're gonna look at these items real quick. So this is it. You can interact with them. Okay. Stitch's mouth opens, which is kind of cute. Figment's back opens. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of lacklustered on these. Yeah, they're cute. I kind of wish they were like an outfit item, and they're also huge. Like, look at this. Like, that is massive. The honey pot comes almost up to my character's weight. I don't know how I feel about these. Like, you really can't do anything with them. They're just gonna sit there and take up real estate. But if you're somebody like me that does like collecting all the craftables, it is a good item, I guess. I know in real life collecting these popcorn buckets is pretty good. I just don't know how I feel about it in game. But stay tuned to the end to my final thoughts. We're going to go ahead and claim both of those new Dreamlight duties. And then I'm going to show you guys the rewards. Okay, you guys. Here we have it. We have the button maker and the popcorn enthusiast. Go ahead, get ready for some spoilers. And I will put the timestamp when we are all done.
That wouldn't be true, would it? Spoilers.
Okay, you guys, so let's claim button maker. I have crafted 20 purple buttons, and it gives us this retro Magic Kingdom map. And then the popcorn enthusiast, which is placing, not crafting, placing the 5 popcorn buckets. And it gives us the vintage Magic Kingdom maps. Now, if this is anything like the first Magic Kingdom map that we got with the Good Samaritan cupcakes, these are going to be pretty big. So let's go find some space to put these. So of course, you're going to go into your furniture mode. I always just click all and then just scroll to the bottom because it always has your most recent ones at the bottom. So here we go. I'll put up the retro. This is huge. Look at that. That takes up a lot of wall space. Put this here. And then, so that was the retro, and this is the vintage. These ones are huge. These ones are 4x4, whereas this one is 4x3. So these are pretty big. It won't let me zoom in anymore. This one right here is the vintage, and this one over here is retro. It's pretty cool, like, if you guys like wall art or maps or whatever, or if you're, like, super obsessed with Disney. Which, I mean, if you're playing Dreamlight Valley, I would assume you love Disney. But these are cool, I guess. Like, they're kind of cute. Here's my final thoughts on the Dreamlight Park Fest mini game event. I'm underwhelmed, honestly. I think, while yes, the popcorn buckets are super cute, they are really resource heavy. And I know not everybody can get on and play as much as you're going to need to be able to get these items. And yes, they do give us 20 days to do that. But y'all, everybody's coming up to the end of the school year. There are parents that are playing that are trying to just survive till summer while also handling end of the year kid stuff, handling their own work stuff. And it's just a lot. So trying to get these popcorn buckets is really, really, really resource heavy. Honestly, kind of cheating the system and getting extra buttons from friends that are able to do those duties. Now, unfortunately, to get the Good Samaritan, you are going to have to either get cupcakes from other players, or you're going to have to get on and craft them. Now, I will say that there are 2 amazing Facebook groups that are linked down below. It's Dreamlight Valley Multiplayer Verse and Dreamlight Valley Adults After Dark. Both of them do giveaways and Treasure Valley houses where we are offering up the new cupcake. We can help you get the resources to make the cupcakes if you want to make them on your own. And we're also offering up buttons for those that are unable to play the game as often as they need to be able to complete this quest. If honest to God, they really want those buckets. I personally wish those buckets were a wearable item instead of a craftable item, or that they weren't so real estate heavy. All of them except the Cinderella bucket are 2x2s, so they take up 4 squares, and they're huge, guys. They're so huge. You know, I don't even know if we can sit them on counters. I know we can sit them on the floor, but can we sit them on the counter? Let's test this theory real quick. So, yes, you can set them on the counter, which, yeah, it still does the same interaction when it's sitting on the counter. It's a little popcorn. Stitch's mouth just opens. It's okay. It's cute. Like, if you like the little popcorn buckets IRL, I'm just not a big fan, especially since they're so huge. So those are my final thoughts on this mini game event. Like I said, if you guys are requiring some extra help, be sure to check out the Facebook groups linked down below. We would be more than happy to help you guys out with your resources. And I do want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. There was a lot of information to take in, a lot of information to digest. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments down below. And if you do enjoy this type of video or other cozy game content, mostly DLV items, but some other items sprinkled in here and there, be sure to hit that thumbs up. It really helps me in the algorithm. And don't forget to subscribe. It's completely free. And click the notification bell. It'll go ding in your inbox every time I post. You can also find me on all social media sites linked down below. That's Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. I also stream on YouTube and Twitch Tuesdays and Thursdays at 4 p.m. PST playing DLV. And then Fridays and Saturdays over on Twitch at noon PST with my husband, Broke Pixels Gaming, typically playing Power World, but we're also getting into Icarus and Grounded and other things like that. It really is just a chaos stream because I suck at gaming, but at least I make it fun. I want to thank you guys again for hanging out with me today with all this information I'm throwing at you. I am a small-time content creator looking to grow her channel in 2024, and I hope you'll join me for the journey. Thanks again, guys. I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys!